in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. And that one's good, Anthony.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help them out if he was a bit more assertive.
It's been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Here's LeBron, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. That's good. 18 points for Kevin Durant.
Excellent find there on that inbound. Really good execution.
And Wall kicks to Johnson. Open look. He squares up and sinks it. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. LeBron with him. Now Anthony defending. LeBron is doubled. Howard with the steal. Wade against Wall. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. No good. Excellent D from Wade.
Well, they say control the glass, control the game. They're definitely controlling the glass.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that's been the case here tonight. Big lead they're enjoying on the glass.
Now here's Griffin. 8 points for him. The dish now to Wade. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It's Crawford on the wing. Back to Wall. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Griffin slams it in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Wade missing again. Being about 42% so far. Johnson kicks to Crawford. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. 12 points for Crawford.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And Joe Johnson now in his 12th season out of Arkansas. One of the best swingmen in basketball. Of course, he's one of the highest paid players in the league. So I think fans sometimes expect more out of him. But he's still a very solid player.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The alley-oop pass, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
There's one thing about the alley-oop. You can't fire the pass in there. You've got to have some air under that pass. It needs a little hang time.
That's exactly right. A lot of finesse, just like that one was. Perfectly thrown.
And that's what makes the play so much fun to watch. There's finesse on the front end, but then power on the end.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And for players with the big contracts, there's always that added pressure, you know, guys, to live up to it. And, Clark, that's a tough thing to do sometimes.
Yeah, you said a mouthful there, Kevin. It's so true. Sometimes guys strike the contract lottery and end up being pressured to live up to that. And in Joe Johnson's case, there's some fans that feel as though he's not been a franchise-type player. But for my money, he's as good a player as there is at creating his own shot, handling his business, and being a guy who can perform in the clutch. I think he's an outstanding all-around basketball player, especially at the offensive end.
Here's Wade following the basket by Dwight Howard. Dishes to Batum. Fires for 3. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Now, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Durant against Crawford, and there's the pass to Carmelo. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Wade. Here's Durant. And Strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, that's hard-nosed sandpaper basketball right there. A lot of little friction in there, partner.
Oh, I love the way you described that. Was it ever? Nobody was going to get to the rim but him.
Oh, man, with the violent putback to finish it off.
Here's Anthony. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's so focused, so concentrated with his effort, and it takes a great defender to bother him. And even then, when you contest the shot, he still has a knack for making them.
That's exactly right, Steve, but also he's a tremendous finisher. I mean, it doesn't matter if he draws contact on his way to the rim or not. He'll find a way to get it to go.
Now here's Durant after Dwayne Wade's miss. The offensive rebound. And finally they hit one. 14 points for Blake Griffin.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
The East All-Stars have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Davis has checked in for Dwight Howard. The free throw off from Griffin.
Well, when you think of Blake Griffin, you immediately think of the spectacular dunks, but I'm so impressed with his ability both as a ball handler and a passer. And when he attracts those double teams down on the block, he really knows how to find his teammates.
And that one's good. 10 points for LeBron.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Wall passes to Carmelo. And he lays it straight in. Anthony's got 14 points for the game.
And Steve, you mentioned Blake Griffin's impressive ball skills, whether handling or passing the ball. I mean, his shooting touch remains that missing ingredient, that part of his game he has to continue to improve on, whether it's the mid-range shot or the free throw. I mean, once he gets that narrowed down and locked in, I mean, the rest of the league is in major trouble. Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Davis with a screen on Wade. And Wall kicks to Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through. Gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Wade outside. Got a piece of it. He passes to Griffin. Outside Durant. From the arc. And that one's good. Durant's got 23 points.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Outside, Wall. Backing him down is Johnson. Kicks it out to Crawford. Fires, high post. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Batum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Wade penetrating. Shot denied. Wall dishes to Carmelo. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. 16 points for Carmelo Anthony.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
Wade outside. He dishes it to Batum. Griffin hammers it home.
Rock that rim. Gotta love that enthusiasm, folks.
Not only, Clark, did he rock the rim, he decided to hang around a bit for that one, too. I love it.
What a finish. That was just gorgeous.
Now here's Johnson. He has 6. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Crawford missing again.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Dwayne Wade's one of the most versatile scorers in the NBA. We know that. I mean, his ability to score off the bounce, post up, get to the free throw line, score in transition. He's just so strong, and then he adds that great footwork to go along with it. Impossible to stop completely, that's for sure.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Drummond's checked in for Griffin.